G'day all. Today we're here with Dan from Carter's Bulk Haulage. Dan Carter, obviously.
Yep,
Not
the real one.
not the footballer, the real Dan Carter. So yeah, we're here to catch up with Dan and his new Arocs and go for a run for a big test. So yeah, what's the plan today, Dan?
We've just loaded a wood chip out of Waipapa Pine, the mill next to our yard. Tom's done an early morning run on the truck this morning, come back loaded for you guys.
Yep.
Blake, the second shift driver, is going to hop in and take you for a little spin down to Marsden Point to unload wood chip.
Cool.
Bring a load of sand back for Firth Concrete at Puketona.
Awesome.
And generally speaking, that's what that truck does on a general basis.
Cool. All right. Well, yeah, check it out in the next issue, guys, and we'll see how it goes.
There's a new star on the northern highways, but it's not exactly what it appears to be at first. The frontal styling of the new Carter's Bulk Haulage Mercedes-Benz Arocs 3263 shows off a subtle change, with the honeycomb grille from an Actros taking the place of the usual Arocs cheese grater design. The Arocs is the new flagship for the Carter's bulk fleet, joining 10 Freightliners and a 3258 Arocs in the all-Daimler lineup. The truck's primary role is carting export wood chip from local sawmills to Northport, as well as delivering stock feed and some sand and building aggregates around Northland. The truck has to deliver to local farms, so it has a high ground clearance front bumper, which also alters the appearance a little. And to get the weight distribution fine-tuned on this 53-tonne HPMV combination, the wheelbase is 300mm shorter than is usual for 8x4 Arocs units sold in New Zealand. More payload, modern safety and comfort, as well as fuel efficiency were all priorities in Dan and Debbie's selection of the Arocs and the build of the bulk tipper body and trailer. Most importantly, they wanted to gain more volume for the wood chip without going to maximum height. The slightly longer trailer achieves that while remaining at 3.8 metres in height, which means smaller loaders can be used to allow a wider number of backloading options. Another design change on both truck and trailer is a move to barn doors rather than a tailgate. They make tipping into bins easier. With 625 horsepower and a smooth shifting 12-speed automated transmission, the Arocs carries out its 53-tonne role with effortless performance. In fact, the Arocs is so effortless that driver Blake Dobson spent the first few days thinking the 625 horsepower Merc was a bit gutless compared to the 550 horsepower Freightliner Argosy he'd been driving. That was until he got used to how little effort the Benz was making. On this month's New Zealand Truck and Driver Big Test, the first load is wood chip from Waipapa Pine on the 1 hour 50-minute trip to Northport. The backload is sand from Hanson Sand Plant back to Firth at Puketona. Northern roads have never-ending width and surface variations, but the comfort and quietness of the Arocs are impressive, and the 3,000 Newton metres of torque delivered by the 15.6 litre OM 473 six-cylinder make easy work of the trip. According to Blake, the most impressive quality of the Arocs is how well matched the engine and transmission are. After some early experiments with using the transmission in manual mode, he's now leaving it in auto mode except for when he's driving on Northland's gravel roads. The smooth shifting on the climbs and the easy acceleration away from roundabouts and back up to 90 k's again is all achieved with minimum fuss. The other area where this new star shines is the comfort and generous room of the big space sleeper cab. There's a fridge under the bunk, wireless phone charging, and other conveniences include automatic park brake release, a hill start assist function, rain sensor wipers, and auto high beam control. The style line grade of specification includes leather trim seats and a carpeted centre tunnel to add a touch of luxury to this powerful workhorse.